I hope that you also feel hopeful, even as you may feel angry, because you have the power to make things better, and you have helped to make the entire country feel as if this is something that's got to change. You've communicated a sense of urgency that is as powerful and as transformative as anything that I've seen in recent years.
Barack Obama delivers a powerful message of hope amid the widespread outrage and protests following the death of George Floyd.
To those families who've been directly affected by tragedy, please know that Michelle and I and the nation grieve with you, hold you in our prayers. We're committed to the fight of creating a more just nation in memory of your sons and daughters.
The former president addressed the nation on Wednesday in a speech that live-streamed on his website as part of his My Brother's Keeper Alliance town hall series. Obama launched the organization in 2015 to address persistent opportunity gaps facing boys and young men of color.
In a lot of ways, what has happened over the last several weeks is challenges and structural problems here in the United States have been thrown into high relief. In some ways, as tragic as these past few weeks have been, as difficult and scary and uncertain as they've been, they've also been an incredible opportunity for people to be awakened to some of these underlying trends. And they offer an opportunity for us to all work together to tackle them, to take them on, to change America and make it live up to its highest ideals.
In his speech, Obama found a way to acknowledge the significance of the current climate while also finding the silver lining and giving a nod to America's youth.
Sometimes I feel despair. I just see what's happening with young people all across the country and the talent and the voice and the sophistication that they're displaying. And it makes me feel optimistic. It makes me feel as if, this country's going to get better.
And he had this message for young people of color.
I want you to know that you matter. I want you to know that your lives matter, that your dreams matter. You should be able to learn and make mistakes and live a life of joy without having to worry about what's going to happen when you walk to the store or go for a jog or are driving down the street or looking at some birds in a park.
On Monday, Obama penned an essay addressing the nationwide protests following the death of George Floyd, a 46-year-old Minneapolis man who died after former police officer Derek Chauvin kneeled on his neck for over 8 minutes. According to court records obtained by CBS Minnesota, the 3 other police officers who were fired for their involvement in Floyd's death have been charged with aiding and abetting murder. Additionally, Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison has increased former Officer Chauvin's murder charge to second-degree murder. The charges come ahead of Floyd's memorial tributes, which will reportedly be held next week in the 3 cities he lived in throughout his life. Floyd will be laid to rest after the final service in Houston on June 9th.
There is a change in mindset that's taking place, a greater recognition that we can do better. That's a direct result of the activities and organizing and mobilization and engagement of so many young people across the country who put themselves out on the line to make a difference. And so I just have to say thank you to them. It's very important for us to take the momentum that has been created as a society, as a country, and say, let's use this to finally have an impact.